Someone just asked me a great question. They looked at my course outline and they said, I noticed that there's nothing on hitting and that's what I need help with. Here's my answer for you. A lot of people, when they're thinking about problem behavior, think about it in terms of what it looks like. They're looking for help with what the behavior is. For example, I need help with my child hitting. I need help with my child kicking, my child's biting, my child's pulling. What can I do? The most important thing about behavior is actually what happened right before the behavior occurred. What happened the second before it occurred? What triggered it? And what happened right after the behavior? What did everyone do? How did everybody respond? So we're more concerned about why is that behavior occurring, not what does it look like. And here's why. If you decide that you're going to have the same blanket response for all problem behavior, let's say every time your child hits, you decide, okay, I'm going to ignore that. But let's say you just asked your child to brush their teeth and they hit you and you're ignoring that, then hitting just worked and was reinforced because they don't have to brush their teeth anymore. You're ignoring them now. Then let's say that your child wants a cookie, but they hit you for a cookie. And you're willing to give them the cookie, but they're just hitting for it. If you were to ignore that, then you're never teaching your child something else to do instead of hitting for a cookie. So the behavior of hitting for a cookie is always going to be their go-to behavior because they don't know what they're supposed to do instead. Then let's say your child just asked you for a cookie and you told them they can't have a cookie right now. You're about to eat dinner and their response was to hit you and you decide that you're not going to attend to that. You're not going to provide any attention to it. Then sure, that would probably be an appropriate response to your child being told no for a cookie. But if your child's hitting you because you asked them to do something, or they're hitting because they want something and you're willing to give it to them, then that wouldn't be an appropriate response. You're never targeting why the behavior is happening, and so it's not going to change. And so that's part of my course. I'm going to teach you how to identify why is my child engaging in this problem behavior and what can I teach them to do instead. And additionally, we're going to go over proactive strategies to mitigate the chances of problem behavior even happening. Hopefully it doesn't even get to that. But if it does, I am going to teach you the response as well. And I would relate that to going to the doctor because let's say you have pain in your arm. The doctor's not going to give everybody that comes to him that has pain in their arm the same treatment. He's going to have to analyze the pain in your arm and figure out why it's happening. Maybe someone's arm is broken and they need a cast. Maybe someone has a sprain and they need PT or OT. Maybe there's nothing wrong with that person's arm. We don't know, but the doctor has to analyze the arm, and it would be unethical if he just gave everybody that had arm pain the same treatment. And the same is true of problem behavior. And so in my course, I teach parents the skills that they need to identify this. And there's lots of different topics in the course, in addition to finding out the function of your child's behavior and figuring out why it's happening. But I do start from the very beginning, teaching you the principles of behavior. Why does it keep happening? Why is it not happening? What can I do to make it happen more? What can I do to make it happen less? I take you through it from the beginning and I explain everything in a way that's very easy to understand. And I take you through this whole process every step of the way and break everything down for you so that you're understanding this too. And that when your child engages in a behavior, you're now able to identify, why did that just happen? Oh, I know what to do. And you're going to be more confident in your responses. And in regards to not feeling confident after you have taken the course, that's not going to happen. It's a very thorough course and I'm very confident in what I created. And additionally, based on the feedback that I've received from parents who have already taken it and are implementing what they've learned in the course, how that's had such a big impact already, I know that it's very effective. That feedback is also helpful for me in knowing that what I created is a good product. Hope that helps. If you guys have any more questions about the course, please feel free and let me know.